1990 जैसे दिन वापस लौटाए जा रहे हैं, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है। लेकिन पिछले 32 साल में उनकी स्ट्रेटजी थी, कभी जिसको आप नॉर्मलसी कहते हैं, वो अपने स्ट्रेंथ्स को कंसोलिडेट करते हैं और हम इसको इग्नोर करते हैं। भारत की सरकार है, यहाँ जिहाद चल रहा है, वहाँ एक आइडियोलॉजिकल वॉर चल रहा है और उसके चलते वो आपको नई सिरे से नई मैसेज साफ साफ देना चाहते हैं, यहाँ हमको हिंदू नहीं चाहिए।
All our appeals seem to be falling on deaf ears. He's just not listening. He has ruined the state in the couple of years he has been here. Please, please, for God's sake, remove him and take care and take the governance into the hands. The central government is requested to take more interest in J&K affairs, especially Kashmiri Pandit affairs.
Multiple reactions that are coming in because they are angry and they have been appealing to the state administration of the Union Territory rather to take action against the said perpetrators, the terrorists who continue with the targeted killings. We have Ishan and Suhail both joining us live right now. Suhail, to you first. We are getting to know even in Pulwama, when it comes to the migrant Hindu colonies, their gates too have been locked.
Yes, in fact, in Pulwama district of South Kashmir, the Kashmiri Pandit employees who are residing there in a Pandit colony, the administration has locked the main gate. There is a deployment of security forces there. In fact, police and CRPF together manning that front gate. And in fact, Kashmiri Pandits not being allowed to come out. Here in Sheikhpura, Budgam, these Kashmiri Pandit employees are also inside the premises of this colony, and they are protesting from last couple of days. In fact, against the killing of Rahul Bhatt, who was killed inside in his office in Chadura area of Budgam. Now, yesterday we have seen that Hindu female teacher being targeted outside her school in South Kashmir's Kulgam district. Now, these protests have in fact intensified. We have seen yesterday these Kashmiri Pandit employees in fact blocking Srinagar Jammu National Highway at West Kazigund in Srinagar, and protests are taking place in Budgam as well. These protesters in fact had protests in the evening on Srinagar airport. They are demanding that they be relocated to Jammu division. They had in fact met LG Manoj Sinha as well. There was a 25-member committee that met LG Manoj Sinha, briefed him about the issues they are facing. In fact, recasted him on this particular demand that they be relocated to Jammu division. Now, since the LG administration has been assuring these Kashmiri Pandit employees that they will be provided safe and secure atmosphere back in Kashmir Valley, but still these Kashmiri Pandit employees have been protesting against these target killings, and in fact demanding that they be transferred. We have seen administration taking up number of steps, in fact shifting and transferring these Kashmiri Pandit employees to safer locations in Srinagar and elsewhere in other districts of Kashmir as well. But the Kashmiri Pandit continue to protest, and these protests are already intensifying.
Absolutely. Stay on with us, Suhail. Let's quickly take an update from Ishan as well. Ishan, the Kashmiri Hindus today are demanding answers from the administration. How is the administration really responding? Because they want transfers. They are expecting that the government, the administration will act in relocating them, in providing them a safe environment in the Naya Kashmir.
Well, frank enough, the government is not considering their transfer to Jammu because of multiple reasons. When they came to Kashmir Valley, they came under a special PM package, and then there's a inter-district cadre also at play, and there are several other factors that the government is considering. As far as the security, accommodations and other things are concerned, their grievances are concerned, the administration is ready to listen to that. They are saying that decade security will be provided, and all those who are living in rented accommodation outside these colonies, which are guarded and protected, that will be done. Their rooms will be completed. The buildings are in progress. Land has been acquired, and now they'll be shifted there, and they'll be given 100% safety and security. But on the other hand, Kashmiri Pandits are not ready to listen because we have seen there has been a spate and a spike in the number of these attacks which have taken place, and that has prompted Kashmiri Pandits not to believe the government's version of sense of security that they are ready to provide them. Because after Rahul Bhatt's killing, there were at least two rounds of meetings with the Lieutenant Governor these Kashmiri Pandits had, but that yield anything. They were still protesting. There were certain demands that the governor was ready to listen to. But ever since then, since yesterday's killing, it has only escalated, because yesterday's killing has installed fear once again among the Kashmiri Pandit population. But on the other hand, the administration has a different story to tell. They say that if these protests continue, they are ready to listen to other demands, but the transfer is not possible, because that is something which they feel is part of a larger agenda of certain elements to derail the entire process of bringing back Kashmiri Pandits to Kashmir Valley. And if these employees who are already shifted to Kashmir Valley under a special package want to go back, it will act as a big roadblock for the administration's promise and the government's promise of bringing back Kashmiri Hindus and Kashmiri Pandits to Kashmir Valley, because already resettled, rehabilitated, those who have been provided jobs under PM package want to go back. So there is no sense of security among those minorities. So that will act as a deterrent for the government as well as those
but the questions that we are raising right now, Ishan and Sohail, we